What's going on YouTube? Sebastian here. In this video, I want to explain CBO strategy. So over the past 2 months, I've been scaling a few stores, did 6 figures last month with one. And then, this month I've been running some pretty solid ones. And through the process of scaling a dropshipping store, you have to now implement CBOs if you want to have some solid cost per purchases. I've had ad sets that I have like $20 cost per purchase. I take some and put them into CBOs. Generally, this is very broad, obviously. And then I put them into CBOs and I can drop my cost per purchase by either a few dollars, maybe cut it in half sometimes, it just depends. But in this video, I want to explain exactly how and when to launch CBOs, what criteria you should be looking for in ad sets before you even want to decide to test a CBO, and then how to do all that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I actually explain how to do it, I want you guys to understand what a CBO is. CBO is nothing different than an optimization tactic for Facebook to optimize your budget properly. So picture folders, okay? So you have your campaign folder right here, and in the folder, it's one campaign folder, it's holding 10 ad sets, okay? So normally you give your ad set the budget, and each individual ad set has their own budget. So there's 10 budgets in this one folder. Let's say they're all at $10 a day. So they're all running independently. They are not crossing any lines, and one optimizing, one purchase or one ad set optimizing doesn't actually affect the other budget for other ad sets. Now CBO is different. So a CBO is when your campaign gives all of your ad sets in the campaign itself the budget. The campaign decides exactly where it wants to delegate the money. Rather than splitting it up evenly, you actually have quite a different range of spending. So some of your ad sets could get $90. Let's just say it's a $100 a day CBO. One ad set may get $90 and the other 9 may get split up $10 like over the course of the 9 other ad sets. And that reasoning is because Facebook may think that this ad set is going to perform best with a bigger budget, and then they will give that certain ad set the most money to perform best. Now, the cool thing with CBOs is normally you don't waste a lot of money because you are having Facebook optimize your ad sets and the budget to give all the money to the winning ad sets. It doesn't optimize, like if you have 10 ad sets and 9 are terrible and 1 is good, all of them, and they're just normal ad set budgets, all of them will be running poorly because they all have their independent budget. But if you have a CBO, its campaign will stop spending on crappy ad sets. Like they'll literally give them like $1 a day if it's like a $100 CBO. So it's cool. So now that I have that general info out of the way, I want to explain exactly what I do for CBOs when I decide to launch a CBO, what budget I decide to go with, how many ad sets I put in a CBO, what criteria the ad set should have, and all of that stuff. So we're gonna start off with when I launch CBOs. Normally I launch CBOs probably like, it depends. Obviously CBOs are new, but sometimes I'll do it after day 3, sometimes I will do it after week 1, so week 2, sometimes day 3, just depends how big my budget is on the beginning days, like what I'm spending to collect the data, and then that's normally when I start them. What happens with budgets is it depends on ad sets. So if I'm testing 20 ad sets day 1 for a new store and I run it for 3 days, and from those 20 ad sets I just get, let's say I get like 30 purchases, okay? So that would be pretty good. And let's say they're all, like all the ad sets have 2 purchases, so there's 15 with 2 purchases. That's definitely being generous. It's not gonna be that simple, but let's say you have, again, 15 ad sets, each one has 2 sales. What would you do? So what I would do is I would take 8 ad sets, put those into one CBO at like $100 a day, and then I would put the other 7 into another CBO at $100 a day. I would let those optimize. It takes 3 days to optimize, so I would let those run, and then from there I would analyze what happens. I'm assuming there's probably gonna be like 5 winners from the total 2 CBOs. What I would then do is I would turn off the ad sets that aren't performing best, that like aren't doing well after the 3 days, and then I would, let's say there's again 5 ad sets, so let's say there's 3 in one campaign and then 2 in the other. I would take those 5 total and duplicate them into a new CBO, and then for that CBO it's only 5 ad sets, but they are likely to perform best. I would give that $100 a day budget. Now that's generally what I do. I go very crazy with CBOs sometimes, and me and people I work with for stores, like we launched one that was at a $1,400 a day budget, day 1 CBO, which is it may be like one of the biggest CBOs anyone's ever launched on Facebook ads, if I'm being completely honest, because no one's as ballsy as some of the stuff we do. So we definitely do want to test as much as possible because CBOs are very new. No one knows exactly what is going to work. You just have to test. That's the honest truth. No one knows the exact strategy with CBOs. Basically, if you have good ad sets, putting them into a CBO is just gonna make them optimize a little better. It's not like it's gonna make you $1 million. Obviously, it can make you $1 million, but it's like you already have to be good with running ads. CBOs are not your way out if you don't know how to run ads. You have to properly, you have to learn how to run ads before you can actually launch CBOs, because you're just gonna spend money fast, no matter what, and foolishly. So before you even think of getting into CBOs, be sure you understand how they work, how Facebook ads work, and run successful ads before you even think of launching them, just because you will fail if you don't. And that's the honest truth. I think a lot of people like give false hope in some sense, like, oh, CBO is this new thing that everyone can make money with. Yes, CBOs perform very well, but you have to know how to run ads and how to analyze ads and when to cut ads before you can even launch CBOs. Because I've seen people literally run ads, spend like $100 on an ad set and no sales, and they don't even turn it off. And it's like, and the sell price for the product's only like $20. And it's just, people are very bad at running ads. So you have to understand, you need to know how to run ads properly before you can launch CBOs. Again, CBOs are cool, they do work well, but you need to know how to run Facebook ads in general before you can launch successful CBOs. It's just the name of the game. Now, at this time, I'm not sure how to test products with CBOs. I think I know how, but I haven't tested it with like a proven product yet. It's just been like random products that I don't know if they work or not yet. I haven't tested them on products I'm currently selling, so I'm uncertain as to what works with that, so I can't give you guys any advice for that. But as far as scaling with CBOs, it's very simple. Again, you would just put those all, like, let's just say, I would say less than 10 into a CBO with a $100 a day budget. If it's over 10, I always do like a $200 a day budget. Sometimes I've put like 50 ad sets in a CBO, I believe, before, and gave it a big budget. So you just have to kind of test. Like, some people say, oh, it's 5 ad sets, and that's the magic number. Some people say 10, some people say 3. It just, like, there's no magic number. Just try it out, give it a shot, and see what happens. That's literally how marketing works. You throw stuff at the wall, eventually it'll stick. Same thing with Facebook ads and CBOs. You just have to give them a shot and see what works. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. I definitely, I'm pretty knowledgeable with CBOs just because I have been running them for quite some time, like probably the past 3 months, and it's not been like crappy. I haven't been running them poorly. I've been making money with them, so I understand exactly how to run them, what I'm talking about, and all that stuff. I've probably spent, I would say 40 grand in the past month has been on just CBOs, so I know what I'm talking about. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did make it to the end, be sure to smash the like button and click that beautiful looking subscribe button below. And if you have any questions or recommendations for future videos, you can always drop those in the comment section below. But other than that, if you guys want to reach out to me on a personal level, you can connect with me at TMP on Instagram. Just send me a message or something. But yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Again, hope you guys did enjoy. Yeah, that's about it. Peace out.